Yo, what is up, family? Billy back with another Chicago Sports Paradise. So today we're filming, as you can see, from the balcony. Usually we're filming from the front room, but today it's from the balcony. So that's across from my place. But anyway, so today we're going to talk about the Bears season so far. Excuse me. So word around the campfire is I don't know if the players called the meeting or if the coaches called the players meeting along with the coaches, but it seems like Shane Waldron is taking a little bit of feedback from the players, which is a good sign because last year we saw Luke Getsy didn't want to do that at all. No matter how much we called for it, he didn't want to do that at all. And so far this year, the play calling has been iffy. You know, to say the best thing about it, it's been iffy. It's been like Luke Getsy 2.0, and nobody wants that. So we want everybody to get this right. You know, the Colts game was a big step up as far as the offense goes, but then our defense wasn't as dominant as it usually is. So, you know, we got to get on the page where both phases, well, all three phases, because the Colts game, the special teams wasn't excellent. You know, special teams was excellent week one. We went from week one, the special teams and the defense being dominant. Excuse me, and then yesterday, or I'm sorry, this past week they weren't as dominant. The offense took a step ahead, you know, but not enough of a step ahead to get a win, right? So, I don't know, man. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. Like I said, this meeting, it sounded, when I first heard about it, it sounded really, really interesting. I was like, all right. So, I mean, if it's player called meeting, then I really like the sound of that because then players were like, all right, we got to do something different. And even if it's the coaches calling the meetings, they're holding themselves and the players accountable, which is good to see. That everybody's not just acting like, you know, everything's hunky-dory and we're great. Because we're 1-2 right now, you know? I mean, the games we lost have been single-digit losses. I think single-digit or one, maybe 1.5 score games. So we weren't too far out of it, but it seems like unless there's a huge blowout, it seems like most NFL games are one, maybe two scores, you know? So it's the good teams that actually figure out how to win those games, win those close games, and don't just come up short like the Bears have been doing year and year again. Year and year and year. Over and over and over again, man. We're the same team every year, bro. I hate that about us. I hate that for us. I want to see us do more. You know, I want to see us, and man, I know that, you know, you got to give rookie quarterbacks their time to progress. And, you know, it's a process, and you got to do all that. But I think if we don't churn out a playoff team this year, I think at the very least, Eberflus is gone. Right? And then that puts us in the same quarterback carousel we've had for decades. Right? You got a rookie quarterback, all looks promising, all that. That's cool. And then the next year they lose the offensive coordinator. Get a new one. Okay. Then you put them back in just learning on it's not fair to them, you know? Because Caleb is getting compared to Justin Fields right now. That's not fair at all. Justin Fields is a third-year guy. And sure, Caleb Williams came in with the intent on setting the NFL on fire. Just hasn't happened so far, you know? And that's fine. Whatever. You know, I think just Caleb Williams, he and his team, it sounds like have had a plan since he was, 13 years old to become an NFL quarterback. So everything has been grinding to get to this level. Everything has been a plan. It's been planned out. You know, you do this, you train. I don't think this is part of the plan, man. So I'm interested to see how this affects him, how he's affected from this. You know, when it's not part of the plan, when there's a monkey wrench thrown in your plans, how do you respond? You know, so I'm looking forward to seeing it, man. It'll be an interesting rest of the year. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Go Bears.